born and bred Coventry band Chewy are back to promote the release of their third album. The band members from the popular psychedelic band Chewy have been working with Brandon Harris Casemore, a new and upcoming director of documentaries. During the documentary, we get an exclusive, never-seen-before insight into recording and the general mishaps that go on amongst the band. Band members Carl McGurk, Lyle Broom, Aidan Kelly and Kieran Nugent are going back to the basics for this album, and all the recording, writing and producing goes on at bass players Aidan Kelly's house, where the first album that she released was composed, to hopefully have the same success rate as the first album, which rocketed and hit the charts last year for an outstanding 11 weeks.
Yeah, it's just like with the first one, we were just sort of fucking about. There's no one to tell us, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that. This don't sound good and that. But whereas in the studio, it was all scripted. It wasn't us. It was, and just, you know, it just wasn't us, and it didn't have that key secret ingredient, if you want to call it, which is the room. But yeah, obviously, as soon as we came to that realization that it was a studio that was fucking us up, we didn't want to do it anymore. And obviously, if you've heard the album, then you will have known that that's what fucked us up.
Yeah, as soon as we got into the studio, man, it was, I don't know, there was so many people there that we had to make money for, you know what I mean? So there was more pressure on us to be a bit commercial, and that's not really, it kind of restricts you more than anything. You can't be as creative, you can't experiment as much, so, and I don't know, it was the experimentation and the time we had to do it, and just the ability to do what we wanted that made the first album so good. So, I don't know, it makes sense for us to come back. The studio didn't work, so what are the choices there?
Obviously, as well, you've got the pressure of being, because if you're in a studio and you're on a label, you've got a manager, you need to make them money back. So there was more pressure to actually do well. So we were more focusing on succeeding than what sounded good, and I think they were too. So well, if you've heard it, you know it completely fucks it up.